at a disproportionate rate. Joining me right now to discuss, Dr. Wayne Frederick, the president of Howard University in the nation's capital. Dr. Frederick, good to see you. Always good to see you, and happy Easter.
Same to you. Happy Easter to you, Frederica.
So your hospital is among those the mayor has asked to expand capacity by 125%. You have turned one of your campus dorms into residences for your frontline staff. What has this been like to take in so many coronavirus cases?
Well, you know, we're really ramping up. We don't quite have the surge that is anticipated, but the mayor wisely and her Department of Health has really mobilized the city to try to get ready for it. And I think that facility, it's going to require that we also build a type of field hospital in one of our parking lots as well, where we can house patients. So that's very complicated. As you can imagine, running gas lines, looking at the different utilities. We have to bring in potentially a new chiller as well, because of the heating and cooling requirements, and all of those things, as you can imagine, are going to be very complicated to coordinate while taking care of patients. So
tell me about these field hospital. Is that what we're seeing in these tents that have already been erected, you know, outside the hospital in the campus community?
Well, the current tent is really set up more for triage. That's where we're going to be bringing in patients who have symptoms that are consistent with coronavirus. We're going to be able to screen them there before bringing them into the hospital and try to get a disposition on them in the current triage tent that's set up. This other tent that we will have to put up in the coming weeks will be already tested for the virus, tested positive for the virus.
Well, it's a very extraordinary scene. I mean, a very different campus right now, deserted of students, but at the bottom of, you know, Georgia Avenue, that hill, your hospital presence has now spilled into the usually, you know, busy city streets. So kind of describe how this is for you. I mean, you're a Howard University, you know, graduate. You're also the president of the campus, and you know how usually the student body is what, you know, is the pulse of that community. But these are very different circumstances right now.
They're very, very different circumstances, airy in a way, but at the same time, I think a moment for us to reflect as well. Howard University has been in that community through riots, through upheaval, through good times and bad times. And I think once again, we're proving the need to be there.